Hey, what's up, TruExperience Nation? It's Reese McCaney here to help you learn how to experience the most out of life through personal growth. If you're new around here, welcome. And if you've been here before, welcome back. You know how we do. We are starting a new book. So what I like to do is I'm always constantly, trying to evolve, trying to learn, trying to grow personally. And I had somebody recommend this book to me that was How Rich People Think. And the guy who referred the book to me happens to be what I would consider to be a world-class thinker, especially in terms of money. They think differently. They operate differently. They think about things a lot differently, and it's been eye-opening to be around people like that. So when he referred the book, naturally, I went and picked it up, and we're going to read it. And so every single day, we're going to drop, I guess, a tip or really a question. And this book is all revolved around thinking. Right? It's not necessarily tactics, but it's to get you to think differently and maybe question yourselves about what you're doing or not doing. And so, number one, let me ask you a question. Are you focused on savings or are you focused on earnings? Driven by fear and loss and uncertainty of the future, the masses focus on how to protect and hoard their money. Go to work, get our money, we just bottle it up, save it. We're not thinking about investments and stuff we have left over. We're spending on frivolous things most of the time, and not from our abundance or our excess, really just for that instant gratification. Now, the rich understand the importance of not only just savings, but the investment portion of that. Like they're looking to make their money work for themselves. They use their direct mental energy towards accumulating wealth. Now, this is the part I think I like best out of this chapter, and that is through serving people and solving problems. Anytime you can solve a problem for somebody, that's valuable. And I've heard somebody else say that value equals money. I actually had this conversation with my daughter just the other day, and she was, wanting to start a YouTube channel, and she wanted to buy some stuff, and I said, I'm not funding that. You can go get your own money. And she was trying to think of ways to do it. And I said, you're going to have to think of a problem that you can solve, preferably one that you're happy about, that you like to learn about, but provide more value, make more money. Being able to serve people and solve problems is valuable to the people who are solving those problems. Just think about any issue you have that you're struggling with that, you really want that problem solved. Are you not willing to pay money for it if it gets fixed? That's the deal. Find problems, solve them, more value equals money. See, there's a lot of, if a big catastrophe hit, dude, the middle class, they could take a blow and it could take years to recover from that, from a loss. Now, why world-class thinkers, they may take a hit and take that loss, but they'll recover a lot quickly. See, masses are selling for the short term, and the great ones are buying for long-term success. They understand the future and the vision, and that it's a longer process, and they're not so tied up in the right now. They're spending their time and energy on what's to come. Middle class are always looking for a home run investment that will make them wealthy. 100% was me. Anybody relate to that? When I read that, that was kind of like a gut punch to me. The middle class is always looking for a home run investment. How many times, bro, I used to work at FedEx, and I can't even tell you the number of times everybody had the $1 million idea. Like they want that one thing that this is the home run. I'm going to do this one thing, one time, and live the life of my dreams. I am telling you, that was me. Like I always had the next thing. That was that one thing that was just, I do this one thing and just the floodgates are going to open. And it don't work like that, man. The world class invest wisely, knowing the bulk of their future will come from the service, right? You're solving a problem that takes work, it takes effort. You got to serve people. The masses are focused on clipping coupons and living frugally that they miss major opportunities. Don't miss the forest for the trees, right? You clipping the coupons, saving, you're just being real frugal, real scarcity. So a lot of people would call scarcity mindset. You're more focused on what you don't have and what you don't want to happen that you actually end up attracting those things that you're thinking about. That's why I like right now, I think I like where this book might go, because it's focusing on just thinking and looking at things differently. So if you keep thinking about, oh, I need these coupons, I need to save, I need to hoard, I need to be frugal because I can't afford this and I can't afford that, and I need to put back, like you're focusing on debt, you're going to attract more debt. For anybody who's seen The Secret, you know where I'm getting this information from. And so this is all kind of lining up and it's fitting. And I'm like, yo, that makes sense, man. And when you're looking down and you're focused on that, you're missing opportunities because you're too scared to let go, because you're scared of the risk that you might lose it and waste it. Sometimes you got to get out there and take the risk and not overextend where it's going to wipe you out. But you got to be willing to throw some money and some skin in the game for the long-term success. And so let me ask you, and we'll wrap this up. Are you more focused on saving pennies or building an empire? I could tell you where I stand. I'm definitely focused on building an empire, and for different reasons. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you understand, like, I'm not as concerned about the millions and the tons of money. There's other things for me that has to do with wealth, and it's other than my physical well-being. It's the relationship I have with my family. It's the time, freedom, and choices that I have. And I mean, money is a tool that helps you do that. And we've been able to achieve that to the most scale. I just feel like I'm going to be taken care of. Like the Lord's going to take care of me. I don't want to change who I am to just amass wealth. But if you're able to solve problems, especially if it's something that you enjoy doing already, that's a byproduct. Like changing your thinking and being grateful for what you have, and then being able to help serve people, the money is a result. I'm not chasing the money. I'm chasing to be of service, and then the result is just like money comes in after that. And I'm already experiencing that right now this month, and a lot more than I have in the past couple of months, just from a mindset shift. And so anyway, ask yourself what you think, comment below and fill me in. Are you more focused on saving or pennies, man? You thinking big or you thinking small? So thank y'all so much for tuning in for that. We'll be back tomorrow with another quick short clip of how the rich think. Guys, thank y'all so much for tuning in, and until next time, I'm out.